yourself as lucky students because you're not going to read the NCERT, those boring black and white NCERTs anymore. My dear class 9 students, so you guys have got the new books on the website as well as in the market too. Now you have those books. One thing that you have to learn is the hack to study the SST book in the easiest and the enjoying way possible. Welcome on the platform, Diksha Vedantu, and I am your SST faculty, Tanvi Ma'am. By the way, I believe that you guys know how to read the NCERT. First thing, I believe that, right? Still, beta, there are certain pointers which I felt that needs to be acknowledged here in this video, and hence this video is brought to you without wasting much of your time, as your time is so precious. Let's go straight and talk about those important points which need to be discussed over here. So beta, up till now, only and only your one book is released, that is part 1 book that contains 9 chapters. Okay, it has 9 chapters, one of which is very, very easy, that is understanding social science, and I am not going to talk about that anymore. Rather, we have certain 8 chapters which are quite like big chapters as well as complicated too. Among which 2 chapters are going to be from history, right? 2 chapters from geography for obvious. Then we have 2 chapters from civics and the last 2 chapters from economics. But why I am talking about these 4 different subjects over here? Because up till last year you were having separate books, so you were well aware about what is important in history. I'll pick up the map work. Now everything is being clubbed together, making it difficult to understand and process in your mind. But there is just a simple rule that you have to understand. We will show the book too. Beta dekho, what happened, every chapter in this new book starts with certain questions, right? Basically, if you believe that those questions are going to come directly in your exam, then you are wrong. But if you feel that those questions are not going to come, then also you are wrong, because somewhere the questions will revolve around these questions only, but they will not be direct from them. Right? First thing, now you have to think about what? Think about it given in the book. Think about it given in the book. Beta, there are a lot of boxes being added. Lot of boxes added with informations related to the realistic cases of India. Right? If you feel that we will leave them as we were doing in the last NCERTs, no. I request you do not do so, because we don't know actually how the question paper is going to come. You don't know, I know, by the way. So important advice that don't miss those boxes. If it contains stories, it contains realistic cases, you have to read them, right? The pattern of the question being asked in your up till now is going to be changed. Next important thing is, beta, on the sidelines, on the margins, right? On the margins, there are certain definitions written. Definition written that is not just for what we can say show of the book. Those are because they can be asked in very short answer type of questions. Very, very important thing, that is pictures. Beta, class 10th, especially those picture based questions have high weightage and they are being asked regularly. I want all of my students of class 9 to read the NCERT in a way they don't miss any picture and the boxes of information related to them. Last but not the least, that is map work. Beta, up till now you have a dedicated syllabus for map work which is not yet released by CBSE, but we have to guess that. We have to predict that citing all the maps from the NCERT book. By the way, I'm going to bring a dedicated video of map work in class 9. Don't worry about that. It is super soon going to be updated on the channel. But today what we have to understand is the pattern. How we have to read those NCERTs of yours, new NCERTs of yours. See, as I just told you, the NCERT starts with questions. How did human live on earth before the beginning of civilization? It can come, but something revolving to it can also come. So don't feel that only these 4 questions I'll do and just done and dusted. No, beta. You have to understand everything. While you are reading the NCERT, please underline the keywords. Underline the keywords. This is very, very important thing that you have to do. Right? Again, when I talk about these picture-based questions, beta, these picture-based questions can be the part of your exam paper. Exam paper in the form of MCQ, right? In the form of very short answer where they can ask you to tell justify the picture, tell about the picture. Like this is an Harappan script on a seal, and they can clearly ask you to define it, because in the box here everything is related to it defined. So let's explore wala part, let's explore and do not miss it. Fine, that's quite important. Whenever, okay, whenever any dates come, right, whenever any dates come in history which you always struggle, I would suggest you use this margin of NCERT and write it thereafter with the event associated, so that you can have a timeline of the events also. Need not to make it separately, need not to work on it separately and waste your time, right? So you can do that at that particular time also. Yes, what more, again a picture, that's very important. Now beta, there are certain flow charts. See, last year NCERT was not as interesting as it is right now. So whenever you find these types of flow charts, na, these are your answers exactly. So what can the question be? Framed from this part, the invention of writing before and after. Write the difference, differentiate between the period before writing or after writing. By 5 points are directly given here, which can give you and save your 5 marks. Just learn that. Go and just learn that. Why should we study early human history? Every topic here starts with the framework of questions that you need to understand. Map work, beta, don't miss. Acha, one more thing that we have to figure out here are these pointers. The pointers that are given in margins are not just for show off, not just for relevance. They can be asked to you as very short type of questions for 2 marks. Or their definitions can be even added in long marks questions too. So whenever these types of information you get in the margin here, you have to read it very nicely. Next is about think about it questions, beta. Yes. Think about it question, think and just write it in your copy. Picture based question associated with a question. How do we know about our ancestors? Why they are questions directly here. You need not even to frame those questions. Okay? Then we have C. These flowcharts are given to make your studies more easy, as well as you can pick the question and understand the question directly. Now again, we have a map work here. Up till and until the CBSE is releasing its official, what we can say, list of map work, we can complete the major and the important one, beta. Okay, so this is about a demo from the book of history. We will also look at the geography too. Again, see what shapes the earth's surface. So basically they are talking about the plate tectonic theory, right? Because these big questions are the questions that bhaiya in the chapter we are going to talk about these 4 parameters, these 5 parameters, right? And the question will definitely revolve around that, like it is plate tectonic. Here the definition of landform is given. You have to learn it. Diagrams. These diagrams can save your marks. They are the savior for you in geography. Because I remember in class 6, class 7, what was the question? Draw the interiors of the earth, draw a neat and labeled diagram. If you are feeling that we reached to class 9, ma'am, this is not going to come. No. See, the pointers here listed very nicely. I particularly believe that this is going to be helpful. Acha, whenever you are reading the NCERT, one habit that I want in each of my student is making a question by themselves. Making a question by themselves, like tectonic plates are massive slabs of solid rock that move very slowly, usually a few centimeters per year. There are 3 main types of tectonic plates. Don't you think that question can come from here? Yes. That what are the 3 main types of tectonic plates? 3 main type of tectonic plates. So beta, what happens now when you come back reading those NCERT, you will find your made question as well as the answer over here. ठीक है, and that actually makes you smart as well as fast. Now come forward, see more what we are going to see. Yes, these type of map work are very very important. Whenever an activity is given to you regarding let's map, pick any 2 plates from the map above and complete the table. You have to do it because this is being added in a way that if question comes in exams that you can understand it. Examining the plate map, again the question is given. Do not forget all those let's explore, map work and things that are added in our NCERT. And I hope that whenever you will be reading your NCERT, you will be having your new approach. Some more like pointers which I need to tell you at the end of the video is that beta, see, the first thing that you need to do is to underline the keywords. Okay, underline what? Keywords. If you feel that ma'am what are keywords, I already uploaded a video telling you what are keywords. First thing is that basically keywords are either dates, ठीक है, are the names of any like important personalities, or those are the events or the causes of the events or the consequences of the same. These are what? Keywords basically. ठीक है, when you are reading NCERT beta, underline keywords. Don't feel that I will be the student who will be keeping the NCERT very clean, bright. No one is going to give reward to you for that. ठीक है? The second thing, whenever you read, right? Whenever you read, in the mind, you need to frame the questions from that particular topic. ठीक है? Whenever you read the NCERT, you read a paragraph. Now think how the question can actually be framed from that topic. Now here you have to behave like a teacher. You have to see NCERT in the teacher's point of view. ठीक है? Done with the second point. Third thing is, when you read a page, okay, whenever you are done with reading a page beta, close the book, right? Close your book and then try to recall close your book, yes, and try to recall what you just read. This is the active recall method that keep everything in your memory. Right? One thing again, I will tell you that use margins to write. Right? Use margins to write. Beta, I particularly found this habit of student as very good, whoever is doing that whenever they read NCERT, they write it on those margins. What happens when you use all your senses like reading, okay, recalling like speaking, and then writing it on a paper helps you. Okay, if you are not making a proper notes, then writing on these margins can also save you. When you come back, you will just read those highlighted keywords and super to go. Okay, so this was the advice from my side regarding reading the new NCERT. My dear students, if you guys are facing anything with any issue with any of the part of the new NCERT, you know, your SST teacher will always be there for you. Just comment and you will get the reply. And I hope your studies are doing great. One more thing I just need to share with you here is about a page of Vedantu. Okay, page of Vedantu. So, class 9 students, we have a dedicated page of this Vedantu. Particularly, the link will be in the description box. I just want to share you that. These are the teachers you guys are already aware about, and I am your SST faculty. You can see me here. So the courses plan is such that you can buy this course just at ₹0. Now you guys are watching sometimes our videos on YouTube, sometimes you miss the notifications and etc. So here beta, basically with a schedule, with a planner, you will be informed when is our next class. All the session PDFs and the important question, DPPs, etc. will be available to you on the similar page without any disturbance, without any ads. Okay, so this is the page. The link is given in the description box. Just go, hit it, and do not forget to subscribe the channel Diksha Vedantu CBSE English. Up till then, take care. Bye-bye.